Hello everybody, this is OW Gaming and welcome back with our Langrisser end video. Here's where we got a hot topic to discuss. I know some of you already knew Lisa was, but recently I want to make this video because I just want to let you all know I actually got my hands on Lisa finally. I mean, I had this probably about a month now, but anyways, I just wanted to roll this video out as soon as I can. And also, by the time of the recording, you might already knew, you might already notice that we're almost on our way to the next major update cycle. Just a reminder. So, anyways, back on the video. Anyways, Lisa is a all-round character that uses like a lot of things in utility. Like basically, she has like an interesting kit. I would say. She's mostly an assassin, I would say. But the thing is, she also accompanied with other skills, like the other roles would actually fill into. So Lisa is one of the, it's probably by far one of the interesting ones, I would say, because she has the ability to like not only do anything what assassins would do, she can also provide healing, which is a bit of an interesting take for me. So what I mean to say is that she has a healing skill, which is salvation, which is the same exact skill that Mario has. So, anyways, her healing power is based on her attack, not the int, by the way. So don't get the stats wrong. So, the healing for Lisa is that it's based on her attack. So you don't need to build her int at all just to get her healing up. You just need to focus on her attack, and that's about it. When you want to get her build as a hybrid character. You can use her as an assassin, or you can use her to support your teammates. Either way, she is an excellent choice if you want to build her up. But I gotta say, she has three factions that she's part of, and not gonna lie, these factions are pretty good. Protagonist, for example, you can actually have so many things with it, like Emperor Lovina. I would say, like she does go pretty well with it because of a bonus damage. I would say. Let me see what Emperor Lovina does. Hold on. Give me one sec. I gotta see what the faction buff does. Honestly, I kind of forget what kind of faction buff he has. So let me see what he does. It increases damage dealt by 12% whenever they're within his range of 3 blocks. So yeah, she's paired up pretty well with Emperor Lovina because of damage dealt increase. Which honestly, it is not a lot, but it is impact. It is actually impactful differences. Hold on, where are you, Lisa? There you are. And anyways, I'm gonna do the awakening stage at a different video because this video I'm just gonna walk through what she has. So let's get into the upgrade the class. So based on what you're looking at, so her first class is the Wanderer, which she has a skill which is the reposit or reposit I should say. I don't know how to pronounce that, but anyways, this skill allows you to attack enemies with the 1.2 times damage, and also I believe this one ignores guard. So if your enemy has a tank, this skill allows you to ignore it and let you target directly at the enemy you want. And also the crit rate has increased by 20% with this skill, of course. And also when you're upgrading her class, you have a choice of either keeping the assassin's class or switch her to the archer class. I would recommend you to just stick with the assassin because assassins classes usually have a faster attack than archers. Like if you want to go in to do as much damage as possible, I will say you keep her as an assassin, unless you want to have a bit of a challenge and get just put her as an archer. But anyways, either way, the both classes are fine in their own ways. Like this one right here, 1,000 arrows. This is good because this gives her AOE potential. And then furthermore, there's also the first aid. This could also help you a bit if you're in the hitch, I would say, because like sometimes when Lisa is like low HP, first aid could help you out. Like this could regenerate all your HP back, all your lost HP back to 100, which is super useful in some scenarios. But however, do not use it if your character influenced with the curse of wounding or heal reversal, because those one can mess you up. So you only use it if you do not have those debuffs. which I think it's already common sense here, but still. Anyways, if you want to use first aid, make sure you do not influence with any of these debuffs because these could hurt you instead of helping. And she also comes with attack support, which is the which is a bit of a mix here because honestly I never use this skill on anybody as a currently because I prefer using it for active skill rather than just passive that's there doesn't actually do anything for you other than buffing your other allies. But still, anyways, the choice is up to you. So anyways, for now she's sticking with the Lone Ranger. This is the assassin class. This is the recommended one for her final one because her attack is faster, and secondly, it's more convenient when it comes to when it comes to battles. Like and sometimes when you do a range versus range, you want to get that first hit. But if you're using this class here, this is not possible because archers are usually slow. But if you're using something that's fast like Lone Ranger, this is no problem for you. But either way, she's very versatile. Like she's like an all-round kind of unit, I would say. Like she has the ability to heal, which is pretty interesting. And also, if you want her to just be an assassin, that's also an option because this is the kit I usually use for her. Because for now, I don't want her to be used as a support at the moment because I already have a lot of healers. So having an extra one probably won't be wise idea. And this one is actually unique to her. So basically, after you use this skill, it allows you to move again. And also, what's interesting about this skill is that this one also affects the talent the talent skill that it has. If you already prop this one, the talent skill will not let you choose the three options. But if you didn't activate this, it will it'll let you choose whichever option you want. There's the bear form, wolf form, and the rabbit form. So I'm gonna explain a little bit how they work. So bear form increases the healing effect by 30%, increases defense and magic defense by 15%. Attack, attack. Wait a minute. And the units uh, will not be affected by melee damage reduction effects. So yeah, in her bear form, if your enemy try to attack you by melee attacking you, the bear form allows you to prevent the melee damage penalty, as it seems. For some reason, there's some wording issues within this description, but oh well. Okay, I think I scrolled down too fast. Anyways, wolf form changes unit movement type to terrain master. Movement plus one, I mean mobility plus one, and increase crit rate by 15%. This is actually a interesting one. Basically, you became like a unicorn, I would say. And also you have one extra mobility which allows you to move a bit better, and also it further increases your potential of assassin by the extra crit rate, which is pretty nice. And then finally the rabbit form, which is the other form you can use, restores allies HP within 2 blocks of the unit for 1.5 times attack after taking action, and this cannot be dispelled. And also, every time when you use this, it has a 5 turn cooldown before you can select another form. However, what I'm saying about these forms is that you can actually, let's see, this is called the natural covenant, which allows you to like get all the bonuses that you can actually offer from all three forms with this one, and also as well as allows you to attack after you use the skill. But however, you can only move 2 tiles after you activate this. So this is something that you should probably consider. And this has a 5 turn cooldown, just like her talent effect. And also, you can choose a talent form at the end of the next turn. After using the skill, the number of buffs will not be reduced at the end of the action. So if you have any active buffs on Lisa, this skill does not reduce the duration after the after natural COVID, after using of the skill, of course. Anyways, plunder is another good skill for you to have here, which not only ignore guards, ignore guard effects, it also steal 3 dispellable buffs. So if your enemy has really good buffs, you can steal it from them. Like for example, if they have Rosen Seal's crystal healing effect, you can actually steal that from that target. But bear in mind, you do not want to steal the ones that Lisa isn't good at. For example, stealing the guard effect. Because if you try to do that while in a team, Lisa will be guarding, which is not ideal, unless the Lisa has a bear form active. Other than that, you probably don't want to steal that buff. So there are some upsides and downsides with the skill. So when you want to steal something, make sure you don't steal it from a tank because that is not an ideal target for you to steal because you has a good chance you will steal something that you don't want. And let's see, the awakening skill on this this skill will be his skill changes into a different after skill depending on the current form. The skill cooldown will be reset immediately after changing the form. Okay. So yeah, this 3C is also very interesting. So it really depends on how Lisa's is currently at. Like the forms that she has. It really varies depending on what forms you have. So let me dive right in and see what they have. So if you're in bear form, this skill is called the Palm Strike. It does physical damage, attacks a single enemy dealing 1.3 times damage, and stuns the enemy for 1 turn before the battle. And then if Lisa is in war form, the skill is called Bite. This one ignores guard, deals 1.3 times damage, and also deals a 1 times attack fixed damage to the enemy after attack, which is pretty scary, I would say. If you're in wolf form, this is something that could actually hurt a lot on your enemies. And finally, rabbit form. This is basically very different than the other 2 forms. This one's more on the healing side. So, anyways, so this is called the living blood. It's a heal skill, which is used actively to restore the HP of 2 times caster's attack and to multiple units within the range, and it also dispels 2 debuffs. Okay, so far this is more like a mass heal. Okay, natural Covian form, wild combo. Okay, so if you're using the natural Covian form, which is basically all forms, this will be called the wild combo. It does physical damage, attacks a single enemy, dealing 1 times 5 damage, and stuns the enemy for 1 turn before the battle. After the attack, deals fixed damage. Okay, so basically, if you have the all forms, you get all the you get all the effects on the 3C, which is pretty overpowered, I would say, because having all that in a 3C is crazy. I would say, like not only you deal damage, you also heal your allies. And what's better is that this version of the 3C healing effect is to all allies on the field. So not just a certain area, everywhere. Like literally everywhere on the map. No matter where your units are, they're all gonna get healed by Lisa, which is pretty intriguing, I would say. So yeah, honestly, I will probably want to awaken her, but when I have the time, that is, because for this video purpose, I'm only covering what Lisa does in her as her skill kit. Oh yeah, and before I forget, some of you guys may be asking how are you gonna get Lisa? Well, to put this answer short, you're gonna need to complete a certain chapter in main story part 3. I believe chapter 6 or whichever, I think, depending on I honestly forgot what chapter I got when I get Lisa. Anyways, she is a story character in case you guys are still living under a rock. And also, what sets her apart on the story characters is that the first three story characters we got like Angelica, which is from main story part one, Oliver and Melania from part two. These ones do not have Gate of Fate. Well, for Lisa's case, you can actually get her shards for Gate of Fate, unlike any other character does, any other story character I would say. Like for example, Melania I talked about earlier, she has no Gate of Fate at all. But if you look into Lisa's Gate of Fate, Lisa's bonds menu really quick, let's see if I can find Lisa really quick. Where is she? There's no way she's that low. Did I already skip her or something? Oh yeah, there you are. Anyways, unlike her, she has Gate of Fate, which allows you to grind for shards at your own leisure. And also, what's best is that she's an SR, meaning that there's a chance you can get two in one Gate of Fate, which is pretty neat. So, which allows you to progress her progress faster than any other SSR units. And also, I gotta say, her story is quite interesting because I'm not gonna spoil it. I would say because she is a wandering traveler. The traveler, I would say. Anyways, once you unlock her, you know the story yourself when that time comes. Because honestly, I don't really like spoiling the story just for your convenience sake. Because I just want everyone to have the best experience possible. Spoiling it isn't one of them. So yeah, good luck to those of you who are going to Apex, and also if you guys are looking forward to Lisa's kit, feel free to build her at your own leisure. I would say you don't really necessarily need to bring her to the box, but I'm just saying that she's pretty useful in most cases. Like she has AOE, she has assassination skills, as well as healing skills. If you're in the need of healing, I would say. So yeah, hopefully you find Lisa a bit more appealing for you to build. See y'all next time.